Okay, and we're off. All loaded up. That we've done so far the last few years. I just took my most serious fall. I'm okay, I just skinned up my knee. Just a little shaken, but you can see I only got a couple steps. We've been here before, and this has always been a pretty big stream. Like you would have a difficult time crossing dry, and now it's almost completely dry. So we're sitting down, just took our packs off, getting ready to have a lunch. Came from up there. It goes up, up, up. And we can see how high up that is. So we'll get out our lunch. I think I'm going to do some crackers and tuna for lunch. This is my lunch. I've got a Propel there. I've got a tuna creation that I have with these wheat thins. And there's a trail mix with dehydrated apples, banana chips. There's pistachio, cashew, craisin. So that's what I'm having for lunch. Okay, this is at almost mile 0.6 on the Butterfield, and this is one of Chet's, one of his favorite places to be. You can't really see it with the camera. Some gray clouds over there. So this is my view. This is what I see when I'm hiking. Just like this. We're going uphill. There's up there. But I'm usually looking like this. But all around me is really pretty. You can see that it's not flat at all. It's a complete circle. Look at those cliffs. Isn't that fun looking? That is so interesting. Really like that. Look at this flat, level path right here, which is a nice break. We've been going over all these boulders. It's really hard to tell where the trail is because it's often over the boulders. So, for example, we just came through there and we couldn't figure out where to go. Thankfully, we're able to catch a glimpse of that blue right there. But this is the kind of stuff we've been walking on. It's kind of hard on the legs and the feet, but it's so pretty out. It's probably low 70s. Few clouds, just so pretty. So these rocks are really helpful because you can sit, but your pack is resting. Quite nice. Tells you that the trail turns. And then if you look over here at this sign, the trail is the top one and it goes up that way. But down below is the Junction campsite, JC, and it goes down there. So we're going to head down there. Oh, okay. It is 4 o'clock and we're at our campsite. It took about an hour to get set up. There is Ups set up his tent. He has a roof for it. He hates to use the roof. He's kind of debating whether or not he wants it tonight. There's about a 20% chance of rain, which says put it on, but I don't know. It's so clear up there that it's tempting to leave it off for him. That's the rain top over there. Over here is mine. That's my setup. But it takes about an hour for me to get set up. Up there you can see where he's got the water filtering. It's just hanging, just gravity fed, and so he uses the big bag to scoop it out of the river. And then in between the bag and the bottle, you can see a blue thing. That's the Sawyer filter that filters the water so that the water in the bottle is safe to drink. The water in the bag is just fresh out of the river. Down here is the beginning of our cook station where we're going to cook our dinner, and I'll show you that a little bit later. But you can see we're right on this river. We've never camped in this particular spot, even though this is our 4th time on the trail. We used to prefer a different spot, and we got down there and it was washed away. They don't have that spot anymore. So that's like Chet's all-time favorite spot we were aiming for, and it's not there. So we're back in this spot, and this actually looks perfect. So I'll get back to you later. Okay, so our stove has an automatic lighter that's broken. Chet's going to try to light it with a it's got a little it's a little laser light. It's designed to be really good to use, and there it went. Yay! I don't know if you can see that little X inside the middle there. Really cool. So they're waterproof, so you don't have to worry about having your either the fluid in a Bic running out or getting wet. Really cool.
Rechargeable.
And it's rechargeable. Yeah, you just plug it in like once every 6 months or so. It's pretty fantastic. I'm in the midst of eating, and this is what it looks like. It is whole grain blend, brown rice, lentils, and quinoa. And then we add a tuna packet to it. It's really not that bad, and it's pretty healthy and nutritious for you. It says it serves 2, and right now it does. I can see that at some point it's going to be a single serving, but for now it's for both of us, especially with the tuna added to it for a little bit of protein. So hang in the bear bag. So this is all of our food, all snacks, chapstick, anything that has a scent to it is in that bag. It's really small because we're only out for 2 days. Usually it's packed, and usually there's 2 separate bags, but it's all in there tonight. And this is called the PCT method. And so we're putting it up there in this branch right here. It's got to be 12 feet off the ground, but 4 feet away from the base of the tree and 4 feet away from the limb, so that a bear can't reach it by standing up underneath or from climbing up the tree. So there aren't a lot of bear in this particular area, but we always hang a bear bag. Yeah?
Goes like that.
The ropes are... Gonna see if this tree is strong enough. So yep, so he's pulling it up. Right there.
Yeah.
So you put it's all the way up. It's not 4 feet yet. What you gotta do is you tie this stick. He's gonna tie the stick onto the string. Okay? And then he releases the stick where the stick, once the stick gets all the way up there to that carabiner, it won't go any further. I didn't cook, so I had to do dishes. I just got those all done. The sun's just getting ready to set. So peaceful here. Very nice. We're pretty near the campsite. See up there doing his filming as well. Got this cool stick bug on Up's tent. There's Up's hand. You can see about how big he is. He's pretty cool though. So we're coming up to what's called the waterfall on this trail. There's some really cool cliffs. And you can see the 2 triangles showing us that the trail takes a turn here, which is kind of obvious as you're not going to walk into a cliff. But right up here, I don't know if you can even see it yet, is where you got to climb up. And if it's raining, this is water. But it's not raining right now, so we get to go up when it's dry. But it's still quite the job. It requires hands and knees, and sometimes you have to take your pack off, and it's just quite the adventure going up there. So we'll see what happens. Ready?
Yep, you're going.
See what I've got here. don't know if I'm just not as tired as normal or just figured it out. Okay, go ahead and call it good. Now I'll show you another perspective. I did also want to show you this water right here. I don't know if you can see that it is going over the hill right here, and so usually it's a waterfall. We're very lucky that it's dry right now. So he comes up almost no trouble at all, and hence his name. It's about 10 o'clock. We've only got about a mile and a half left to get out. Just kind of taking a mid-morning snack break, sitting on this log. I think you can see the log here. Cool shot of a big cat right there. You can see about how big it is. Thank you. I don't know if you can see this shot. My battery's almost dead, but isn't this pretty? This is a campsite right here that we're kind of at. And you've got this I don't know, that's just really pretty.